Ever wondered how all-you-can-eat buffets seem to flourish, offering endless food for a modest fee? At first glance, these culinary havens appear too good to be true, generously doling out everything from succulent seafood to decadent desserts. Yet, beneath the surface, a cleverly orchestrated operation ensures they not only survive but thrive. The all-you-can-eat buffet, a concept that has tantalized taste buds for centuries, evolved from the Swedish smorgasbord into a global phenomenon. These buffets promise an unbeatable value proposition: pay once, eat as much as you like. It sounds like a potential financial disaster for their proprietors, right? Well, not quite. Behind the scenes, these establishments employ a myriad of strategies that cleverly balance customer satisfaction with profitability. From psychological tricks with plate sizes to strategic food placement and pricing schemes, buffets master the art of subtle persuasion. They encourage diners to indulge in low-cost, high-volume items while making the premium dishes seem like a rare treasure. Believe it or not, there's a fascinating blend of history, psychology, and economics at play here. Our buffet journey begins in the 16th century with a Swedish tradition. Imagine the scene: long tables laden with a vast array of dishes, from herring and salmon to cheeses and breads. This was the smorgasbord, a term that would become synonymous with a generous spread of food. Initially, it was a pre-dinner offering of snacks that guests could enjoy at their leisure, a way to whet the appetite before the main meal. As we sail through time, this concept of a bountiful table found its way to France. Here, it transformed into the buffet froid, or cold buffet, often presented at gatherings and special occasions. The French took the idea of a smorgasbord and elevated it with their culinary finesse, introducing a wider variety of dishes, both hot and cold, that could be served at any time during the event. Crossing the Atlantic, the buffet concept landed on the vibrant shores of the United States, where it truly flourished in the 20th century. Enter Herb McDonald, a visionary entrepreneur who saw more than just food in the buffet. He saw a business model ripe for innovation. At the El Rancho Vegas Hotel, McDonald transformed the buffet from a mere dining option into a strategic advertising tool. By offering an all-you-can-eat experience at a fixed price, he not only attracted throngs of hungry tourists, but also set the stage for the buffet as a mainstay in the hospitality industry. From a simple spread for guests to a booming business strategy, buffets have evolved significantly over the centuries. Now, how exactly do buffets guide your dining decisions without you noticing? Imagine walking into an all-you-can-eat buffet, greeted by an array of enticing dishes. The first section you encounter, heaping piles of pasta, fluffy mashed potatoes, and a tempting selection of bread. This isn't just happenstance. Buffets masterfully place these carb-heavy, cost-effective foods at the forefront. It's a strategic move designed to fill your plate and your stomach early on, leaving less room for the pricier proteins and specialty dishes waiting further down the line. As you move along, you might notice the serving utensils for these starchy starters are unusually large, encouraging you to take more. Contrast this with the later sections where the seafood and meats reside. Here, the serving tools shrink. The plates might even taper in size. It's subtle, yet this clever arrangement plays a trick on your mind, making you believe that you're consuming more than you actually are, even when you're taking less of the expensive items. Now let's delve into the psychological warfare at play. Smaller plates are a classic tactic. They make each portion look significantly larger, creating a visual satisfaction that often leads to a psychological one. You think you've eaten a full plate, so surely you must be full, right? Moreover, the high-cost items aren't just served in smaller quantities, they are often placed at the end of the line or even in less accessible spots. This physical and visual separation subtly discourages diners from overindulging in these premium options, nudging them instead towards filling up on the cheaper, more abundant selections. It's all about guiding the diner's choices subtly yet effectively. Buffets aren't just about offering a variety of food, they're about controlling the flow of consumption and maximizing profitability, all while keeping diners blissfully unaware of the orchestration behind their every choice. As you scoop up that last spoonful of gelato or heap of mashed potatoes, remember, every element of the buffet is placed with purpose. But what about the economics? How do buffets turn a profit amidst this seeming extravagance? In the world of dining, all-you-can-eat buffets appear as a paradox. On the surface, they offer unlimited food for a fixed price, seemingly defying the basic principles of business. However, Beneath this facade of endless abundance lie shrewd financial tactics that ensure profitability. One of the cornerstone strategies is bulk buying. Buffets purchase large quantities of ingredients, securing them at significantly lower prices. This approach not only reduces the cost per dish, but also allows buffets to maintain a diverse menu that keeps diners coming back. From heaps of fresh vegetables to various cuts of meat, buying in bulk ensures that the cost of goods sold remains manageable. Then there's the focus on high-margin items. While the food might be plentiful, beverages offer a lucrative revenue stream with minimal cost. Soft drinks, teas, and coffees, which cost pennies to make, are sold at a much higher price point. This significant markup helps to subsidize the food costs, padding the profits substantially. Another less visible but critical aspect of buffet economics is the use of technology. Many buffets today employ sophisticated software to monitor consumption patterns and inventory. This technology helps in predicting customer preferences and managing food quantities more accurately, thus reducing waste and cost. By keeping an eye on which dishes are popular and which aren't, buffets can adjust their offerings in real time, ensuring that they maximize the use of ingredients while minimizing leftovers. Moreover, the operational model of buffets cuts down on staffing costs. The self-service format eliminates the need for a large number of waitstaff, reducing overhead expenses significantly. With customers serving themselves, buffets can operate with a leaner team, primarily focused on food preparation and replenishment. It turns out the secret isn't just in what's on the plate, but also in how it's managed behind the scenes. This blend of strategic purchasing, focus on high-margin items, innovative use of technology, and operational efficiency forms the backbone of the buffet business model, turning what seems like a lavish food affair into a finely tuned profit-generating machine. Interestingly, not all buffets play the low-price card. Quite the contrary, some have mastered the art of pricing psychology, setting higher price points, which in turn enhances the perceived value of their offerings. This strategic pricing isn't just about numbers. It's about creating an ambiance where diners feel they're getting top-notch quality, making them more willing to open their wallets a bit wider. These buffets often attract a clientele that values not just quantity, but quality. The higher costs associate the dining experience with exclusivity and premium service, which appeals to discerning diners. This demographic is less likely to overindulge and more likely to appreciate the culinary experience, aligning perfectly with the buffet's need to maintain profitability while offering unlimited food. But the strategy doesn't stop at just pricing. Buffets also engage in subtle customer management techniques. For instance, they might limit the number of times a diner can refill certain high-cost items, or strategically place these items to discourage excessive consumption. Some even monitor the dining duration, subtly encouraging diners not to linger too long after eating, thereby increasing table turnover rates. Moreover, believe it or not, some buffets have policies in place to manage or even turn away customers who consistently overeat. This might sound harsh, but it's a necessary strategy to prevent losses and ensure that the buffet can continue to offer a wide variety of dishes to all customers without compromising on quality or quantity. In buffet business, sometimes charging more or managing customer habits can actually enhance overall satisfaction and sustainability. So, as we've peeled back the layers of the buffet business model, let's recap the ingenious strategies that keep these culinary havens both popular and profitable. Understanding these tactics not only enhances our dining experience, but also deepens our appreciation for the buffet's operational artistry. Firstly, consider the strategic placement of food. Buffets often greet you with a spread of carb-heavy dishes like pasta, bread, and potatoes. These are not only filling, but also cost-effective for the establishment. By filling up on these, diners might be less inclined to consume the pricier proteins positioned further along the line. This subtle arrangement plays a pivotal role in managing food costs while still offering variety. Then there are the psychological tricks that buffets employ to subtly influence how much and what we eat. Have you noticed the smaller plates and utensils? This clever trick fools our brain into thinking we've eaten more than we have, potentially reducing the amount of food we consume on each trip. It's a simple tactic that helps prevent both waste and excessive food costs. On the operational side, buffets excel in cost-effectiveness. By purchasing ingredients in bulk and focusing on seasonal and regional produce, they manage to keep their expenses low while maintaining quality. This bulk buying power is a cornerstone of the buffet's ability to offer such a diverse menu at a fixed price. Smart pricing strategies also play a crucial role. While the food might be the star, beverages often carry higher profit margins. Furthermore, some buffets intentionally set higher prices to elevate perceived value, aligning with customers' expectations of quality and variety, which in turn attracts a more discerning clientele. Lastly, customer management is key. From encouraging moderate consumption to potentially turning away diners who excessively overeat, buffets must balance hospitality with sustainability to ensure every guest leaves satisfied without compromising the business model. Next time you indulge at a buffet, you'll not just enjoy the feast, but also appreciate the clever orchestration behind it. Share your thoughts or any buffet experiences in the comments below.